dudes and dudettes? How are you guys? This is Chazzy and welcome back to What's the Image, the good old WTD question mark here on my channel, the segment where I, unleash my anger and rageful rage and my wrathful wrath. I'm not entirely sure any of that even makes sense. Basically, this is the segment on this channel where I can really let the dogs out and share my very controversial opinions that are often very controversial, like I really bring the controversy here, that I invoke with all of this. Okay, this is the longest running segment on this channel, okay, and it's natural that with over 100 videos at this point, I start to run out of ideas, so what I do is take the Hollywood route and go back and start remaking old videos that sucked the first time I did them, and this is one of them, okay? I am going to be talking about why I despise going to the beach, and it's actually a very, very interesting development because I'm wearing the same exact shirt, by the way. My shirt that says, what the hell does this say? No plans for summer, Miami 1989. Hey, Miami, I'm in Miami Beach. Now you see, there is a very overlying scandal, let's say, involving my opinion about beaches, because I have spent the vast majority of my life living in tropical areas that are not just hot but also are somewhat associated with beaches. Like I spent the vast majority of my life living relatively near Orlando and Miami, in the United States. So even though I was kind of far away in the interior, I also I had the habit of going to the beach with my friends and family, usually because they dragged me. I never went willingly, and Florida is the sunshine state, so it does have great beaches, and it is it's kind of it's not coastal like, for example, Oregon, but it's a very beach-riddled state, so despite having gone to so many different beaches over the years there, I never really got I don't know, I was a kid that was raised primarily in a household playing video games. I never had the habit of going outside to play with friends, like playing sports and stuff. I would always be the one who would stay inside. So as I grew up with this culture, I started to kind of detest going outside for any reason, except for the occasional physical exercise like jogging or something, or going to work out later on. But what's really strange is after I came back to live in Brazil, I spent 9 years in Rio de Janeiro, which is one of the hottest places in this entire country, and I have gone to many beaches there, many of the more famous ones, near the capital. And it's really near the capital. There aren't I meant wait, not the capital. I meant The freaking point is that I've been to beaches, okay? I've gone to many beaches in my lifetime, whether in America or in Rio de Janeiro, and they all sucked, okay? I do not like going to beaches, mostly because there is just way too much damn sunlight. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm not a big fan of sunlight. I really don't like the sun, unless it's, for me to record videos on YouTube, and I don't know why I suddenly sound like Stewie Griffin from Family Guy. But I'm just not a big fan of it, okay? Because when it comes to going to the beach, there are so many cons, man. There are more cons than pros when I sit down to analyze it, There are many more reasons to not go to the beach than to actually go to the beach, And I just do not like it. I've been to, I think, just one beach, here in Sao Paulo. I also did not like it, okay? You guys can actually see a video of that I recorded when I went to Santos, a little travel vlog. It was not good. I didn't like it. It wasn't cool, and I do not want to do it again. There is never any reason to go to the beach unless, of course, I have a hot date or something. If I'm with a girl, then oh yeah, of course, then I'll go, I'll take off my shirt and look good, because I got the guns and I'm doing the thing. And this video is just getting worse and worse, isn't it? Sometimes I get picked on a little bit by my friends here in Sao Paulo because I am from Rio, so they call me a carioca, which is the name for a person who's from Rio de Janeiro. I was born there, wasn't raised there, but I was born there, and I still apparently have the accent. When I speak Portuguese, I don't really know. But anyway, so now they sometimes make fun of me because I am a carioca who does not like beaches, and people from my state, they love beaches because it's such a hot place. Rio de Janeiro is a very, very, very hot place. If you've never been there, then take my word for it. It is literally hell on earth, It can get insanely freaking hot. It feels like your skin is melting off. Why is it that every time that I'm recording videos, there's a dog barking, man? It's they have the entire day to bark and communicate with their fellow dogs, and it's only when I'm recording that they start freaking, doing the thing. Can we stop there? Spot. Calling this dog Spot now. Deal with it. So Now, it's very strange for somebody who lives in Rio. I don't know if you guys can even hear the dog, by the way. Like, I can't, so maybe the so anyway, it's very rare for a person who spends so much time in Rio not enjoying beaches, you know, because you would think that it's a place for you to go and cool off in the very, very hot summer, you know. But the problem is that for me, the beach is the exact opposite of a solution to cool off, you know. I prefer going to the pool. I did have a pool, you know, when I was living in Rio with my parents, so I would always cool off there, you know. Nice little water, you know, and my own little personal space to chill, you know, when it was really hot. Maybe eat a popsicle or ice cream or something, you know. But with the beach, it's different, man. To me, there are several different methods of torture, you know, in the beach, and it's just really sickening. Like, because usually the sand is too hot, you know, and when the sand is hot, you might think, I'm gonna go in the water to cool myself off, but the water is always too cold, you know, and no matter where you go in the beach, the sun is above shining down on you with the freaking blazing hotness of fire, you know. It is freaking gross, man. Well, maybe not gross. I don't know. It's just torturous to me, you know. I hate it so much. I can't really understand the appeal of going to a beach just to suffer, you know. It is the perfect trifecta of torture. The sun is too hot, the sand is too hot, the water is too cold, and usually, depending on the beach that you go to, like if you go to maybe Copacabana or Itacoatiara, which is also very popular, it is never empty because they are tourist attractions, you know. Whether you're from Rio or not, there are always so many people that want to go to these beaches, you know, and they're always so overly crowded. It is just disgusting, you know, because it's a lot of, you know, ugly, sweaty people, you know, drinking alcohol, because, you know, like, whenever I go to the beach, the first thing that permeates the air is the stench of alcohol, because for some reason people love drinking beer at the beach, which is really stupid, because if you drink beer and you become even lightly intoxicated, then you go in the water, you can drown, man. You know, it's really dumb, and a lot of people drive to go to the beach, so why would I don't know, man. Especially around Carnival and New Year's, you know, it's just really stupid how people work in going to the beach over there in Rio. And with me, there's never anything to enjoy. Even if I have a cold beverage with me or something to eat, it's never, I don't know, I feel very uncomfortable in the beach, you know. I don't like being shirtless in public, you know. I'm too thin and scrawny, but that has more to do with self-esteem and stuff, you know. I just don't like it, you know. Nothing about the beach, anything at all remotely related to the beach attracts me at all, unless I'm doing a photo shoot, you know. There have been moments in the past where I've gone to beaches to do photo shoots as a photographer, you know. I talked about photography in this recent video here, you know, talking about how it sucks now. It came out artificial. You guys can go watch that later. But the point is that, what the hell, you know? And just to kind of hammer home the point a little bit more, and also so this video doesn't get too dull with just me talking, here are some random stock photos of beaches for no reason. That right there, folks, is the creativity of a non-famous YouTuber who's been on this platform for nearly 7 years and has over 900 videos. You know, he records a video talking about beaches and inserts photos of beaches because, well, you know, life's a beach. But anyway, so looking at those photos, you might think, wow, that is beautiful. It is amazing. They're so, you know, just gorgeous. These beaches are so amazing, incredible, fantastic. Go to them to see how they feel, man, you know. If you go on a particularly hot day in the summer in any of those beaches, man, holy freaking crap. I just, like, everything about the situation makes me feel uncomfortable, you know. There is nothing, maybe the experiences that I've had in beaches specifically were not very pleasant, you know, because usually whenever I go, it's too hot. I can't recall ever going to the beach at night. I think I did once, you know. When I was still living in America, I went with like this church group where there was a luau, and we went there and sang songs and stuff. That's actually cool. Like going to the beach at night and not being, you know, victimized by the insanely hot sun, you know. I mean, it's actually really nice, but depending on where you live, you could also get mugged. Like I would never go to a luau in Rio de Janeiro, you know, probably nowhere in Brazil because honestly, it's just a little bit dangerous, you know. But still, you guys get the point, you know. Nothing about the beach, you know, screams, I don't know, fun or enjoyment to me, you know? It's just so freaking blah, dude. Like, I mean, it can be romantic depending. I have gone to the beach with girlfriends before, you know, but it's like, it doesn't, like, I don't know, man. Aside from the smooching, you know, the obvious making out and hugging and stuff, it doesn't feel good because, you know, we're on the sand and sand gets everywhere. It's like Anakin Skywalker once said, you know, like sand is coarse and rough and irritating and it gets everywhere, you know. It's the same thing with like the beach, and I don't know, man, the water is just, sometimes the water is actually warm, but then again, once you get in the water, even if it's cold, you get used to it after a few minutes. But because in recent years I have developed thalassophobia, which is a fear of open water, you know, the sea, the ocean in general, it's all the more reason not to go to the beach, you know. It's freaking horrible and I hate it so much, and that's just the way it is, man. That's just the way it is. It's like Tupac said, that's just the way it is. I don't think that actually was Tupac, it was somebody else who sang on his song, but you know, that's just the way it is, because you know my freaking phone is gonna fall and that's where my timer is. Look, man, I don't know what else I could say. Somebody's cooking eggs around here. I smell eggs. Oh, scrambled eggs. I'm so freaking hungry now. By the way, holy crap, so many dishes that I have to wash. Bro, there's so many dishes that I left from yesterday when I made lunch. I'm getting really off topic here. I feel like Ryan Higa. Holy crap. But anyway, yeah, man, that's really it. I don't think there's anything else that I can say about beaches besides everything sucking, you know? The sand is horrible, the water is horrible, the sun is horrible, the people are horrible. It's just horrible. It's terrible. And I'm gonna wrap this video up here because I don't have anything else to say. Been rambling on. I gave you guys the content, you know, been recording for about 12 or so minutes or more. And that's it. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this. You know, if you like going to the beach, if you don't, give me the reasons why. You know, let's comment and have a little, let's comment. I want you to comment so I can reply and we can have a little debate. And we will talk about stuff and things with the beaches and, well, anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please go ahead and give it a like and also subscribe to my channel because I release videos every single day. And while you're at it, hit the notification bell too so you can know exactly what time I upload. And it's all good. This is Chazzy signing out for now. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Roll the outro screen.